Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can see, we have a little bit of change of scenery. I was kind of getting tired of, I don't know why I just clapped, but I was kind of getting tired of doing my videos always in my beauty space, which is in like a corner of my bedroom. So I decided to come out into my hallway, and there's a window right behind my filming equipment. So I just wanted to try to get some of that natural daylight in, but of course, now that it was all sunny outside and everything, now it's getting cloudy. So let's see how good of a footage I get out of this video. I just wanted to do an updated everyday makeup routine and what I've just been doing when I actually do my makeup, because I feel like now I never do my makeup. I'm talking so fast. I'm like racing the sun before the sun sets. It's not even really setting right now. Let's jump in. It's getting cloudy. I decided to go ahead and throw another light on, change, and throw on a necklace. To start off this video, I'm first going to go in and do my brows. And I'm just combing the hairs up. I'm using my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm using the shade Dark Brown. I haven't gotten my eyebrows done since beginning of March, and today's April 30th. Oh my goodness, speaking of April, thank you guys so much for all of the birthday love that I got last week. My birthday was on the 24th, so last Wednesday, and I got so much love, like it was crazy. My brows right now are just a little crazy. They need to be trimmed, but I really only try to get my eyebrows done like every 2 to 3 months, because they just always come out thin. Like honestly, it doesn't even really matter who does them or if I get them threaded or waxed, it's just always the same thing. So I have just been going with the flow and just like not even paying it any mind. I am gonna use the BECCA, I think this is the backlighting, yeah, this is the backlight primer. This is pretty much used for brightening. I don't really use too much of this on my forehead or anything like that, because it's not really necessary. For my pores, I'm using the Benefit Porefessional, and this is just the pearl one. And this I'm putting right where my pores are the biggest. What I like about that primer as well is that even though it's the Porefessional, it's the pearl one, which is also going to help with brightening. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. And I'm going to take my beauty blender. It is nice and damp. I like to always use my fingers first and place the foundation, because sometimes the sponge or the brush, whatever you decide to use, can pick up the foundation and not distribute it as well. So like I was saying, I just celebrated another birthday last week, and it was so funny because everybody kept saying, well, what are you doing for your birthday? What are you doing for your birthday? And I honestly just spent it with my family. And like, I know it sounds so like, oh yeah, that's what everybody does. Like, you know, you normally spend your birthday with your family anyways. I started my day with my mom, and she took me out for breakfast. She took me to Shady Maple, and I hadn't been there literally since my senior year of high school. I haven't been to Shady Maple, like to eat breakfast. I think it was like senior skip day, and it was like a Friday. And I remember we all went, and it was like super fun. My mom legit took off. My birthday was Wednesday, so my mom took off work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then obviously she has the weekends off. And I was cracking up because I'm like, Mom, you're taking off so many days. And literally I still worked Thursday and Friday, so she just used my B-Day as an excuse for her to take vacation days. Overall, I had a really good birthday, and it was super low-key. I went out for dinner with my boo. I don't even know why I'm worrying about my forehead, because I'm literally pulling this right back down. I was telling my man how next year for my birthday, I would love for us, we're both gonna be 25 next year, so I would love to go either, I know this is like super weird, but I would love to go to Australia. Like the place I'm dying to go is literally Africa. Like if I could take like a sabbatical leave from work and just tour all of Africa. I don't even know if you could tour all of Africa in 6 months, but I would love to just do like the biggest cleansing of like my whole life. I feel like if not 25, definitely 30. I feel like I've just been so low-key and private that I just love it. I feel like for so long when I was like, I don't want to say college, but I kind of guessed college and like a little bit before college, I was always like, by 25, I would be living in New York, living like the best single life ever, like Sex and the City, not realistic. Or I would be like in LA, you know, like kind of like what everybody thinks. Or it was either one extreme or the other. Either I was gonna be doing that, living my single life, or I was gonna be 25, married with kids, which I think is absolutely amazing. Like that's always been something that I've wanted. But every year my birthday passes, and this year I was just happy to be finished college. Like I was so grateful that I wasn't like studying for a final or prepping for finals for this birthday, because I feel like every year my birthday is right at the end of the semester. And I was always prepping something for school. I have been cream contouring and I have my days. I have my days where I love it. And then I have my days where I'm just like, why does this exist? Some days it'll come out really nice. Other days it comes out patchy and I have to bronze it up like crazy. I'm just gonna be taking my Derma Blend Loose Translucent Setting Powder and I'm going to set my under eye. The day of my birthday, my mom and I went and got pedicures, and it was so cute because we just kept like talking about life and just stuff. Like it was so refreshing for it to just like be her and I, because normally I have 2 sisters, so it's always like a clan of 4, and I'm my mom's oldest. Like our combo just got real deep and it was just super cute. I feel like the last couple days, since I know it sounds super silly and like people have like New Year's resolution, I said revolution, New Year's resolutions and everything for like every year. And I feel like my resolutions don't actually start until my birthday, because like it's just like another year of my life. Like granted, January is the new year, but what better way to start a birthday than with some of my own resolutions. Lately, I've been taking it a little bit easy on the bronzer, and I have been doing like a lot of blush because it's like springy now and it's getting really nice out. So I've been taking it easy on the bronzer. With the setting powder, that one is so fine that like I really just go back and press the excess into anywhere that I didn't set already. I'm gonna go back in and take that same concealer that I used under my eyes and clean up my brow bone on both sides. The brush that I'm going to use to clean up my brows is the M432 brush, and this is from Morphe. So I feel like I talked about this in my other video. I was saying how annoying lash extensions were, or maybe not like annoying, but I felt like it was such an upkeep. Like I didn't feel like it was a big enough wow factor for me when I first got them. And I just tried them out for a second time and I am obsessed. I got them done like just for my birthday, and I got my lashes done for my birthday like 2 days before my birthday, and I was like, whatever, like just get them done and feel real cute and glamorous like with my hair for my birthday. And I've already rebooked for my refill because girl, it is so easy. As long as you just don't sleep crazy, like these are so manageable. I feel like I have just been reflecting since my birthday and just trying to really figure out like what I want out of my own life, and you know, where do I see myself? I'm such a planner. Like I love to plan things and to go with the plan. Like whatever the plan is, follow the plan, and I'm not really good at going with the flow. So for me to be that person that's been going with the flow now for, I feel like a few months. Like I wanted to, definitely in 2019, I know I wanted to start, you know, being consistent on YouTube and doing my thing. And I feel like I'm very much that person that overthinks it. I definitely try to be a perfectionist. As far as like certain things that I do, I'm just so anal about it. What I'm trying to hit at is kind of like something that all people go through, like where you're just in a funk. You don't really know like what your purpose is, or not even really what your purpose is. You just don't really know what direction you're going into. Like I work a job, and like it's not necessarily what I want to be doing, but I need to live somewhere and do things. So I feel like everything is a process, and I feel like lately I have been that person to just like live by the motto of like trusting the process, because I am such a planner. I try to I feel like I'm just such a planner, excuse me, and some things you just can't plan. Like some things in life you just have to let them roll out and see what happens. Other things you can make it happen and do your thing. But I feel like sometimes when you do that, you don't really give yourself the opportunity to think about things. Like that's how people mess up, by not thinking things through. I don't know. I think for the rest of the year, I'm just going to let whatever is meant to be, and whatever I want to make happen, I need to just grab life by the balls and make that shit happen, because no one's gonna hand anything to you, and it's fair game out here, man. I feel like I told you guys I've been overdoing it with the blush. Here we go. But it's like fair game out here. Like I'm so proud of so many people that I see like getting their hustle on, including my man. Okay, including my man. And I'm just like so proud of everyone, like figuring out what they want to do in life and like where they want to go. And I just feel like not everybody figures that out at the same time, obviously. So I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. I know what I want to do. I just need to get my ass to doing it and not make complaints, and you know. So I am going to take my Amerezy highlight, because I know you guys seen her bridal pics, and sis was slaying. Like, if you didn't see Amerezy's pics, bro, from her wedding, like, I can't even. Her pictures literally came out perfect. They were beautiful. She changed 2 different dresses. It was amazing. I don't even have my highlighter brush right next to me, so I'm just literally, I'm dipping my finger right into her palette. And okay, so the blush that I was using is the Milani Luminoso Baked Blush. And if you can see, it already kind of gives me a little bit of a highlight. So really, I've been focusing actual highlighter back here, because the blush that I've been using, it already kind of gives me a highlight closer to my cheekbone. So I've just been putting this, I leave like a whole inch. So from like here to here is the whole inch where I don't put any highlighter. I try to only do my nose. Oh my God, this unibrow is something serious. I never really wax my unibrow. I usually pluck it if I do take it off at all. But I love for my brows here to look symmetrical. Like I can fill in the ends of my eyebrows, but the front is like that part that either it doesn't grow back, or you just, there's like no way to fix it. As I said before, we would go back to brows, and I'm just filling in kind of like where setting powder and stuff got in the way. Because of the lash extensions, I literally sometimes just take my finger, and not the finger I dip the highlight into, but like my ring finger, and I will just take that, try to just like dust some of the excess off and just take it directly over the brow bone. Just to set a little bit, because I don't want to have to keep touching my lash extensions with the spoolie. So this is so nice, because then I could just kind of set my eyelid, because your girl is a victim of oily eyelids. And I just try to set that with my finger. And then if there's any like white cast coming back, I take this big fluffy brush. And this is one of my favorite brushes, because it's nice. It's a dome. This is not a dome, but this is like a flat top, which is nice because then, like I said before, you can just, what did I just touch? It just works well with setting powder. And I like to go back in with this and then just push everything together and get like that flawless finish. I'm just gonna use this Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is a little guy because I got this in like a gift set of some sort. I don't even know what it was. And I'm just gonna put this on my lower lashes, because if you have lash extensions, you should not be putting mascara on your extensions. I'm just gonna take that brush that I had put my original blush on with, and I'm gonna go back in a little tiny bit. I told you guys I've been crazy with the blush lately. As I'm waiting for the bottom lash mascara to dry, I'm gonna outline my lips with MAC Strip Down Liner. With this strip down liner, it's very important that if you don't want your lips to look like a brownie shade, that you don't use that all over your lips. Now, if you want more of a nude brown, by all means, fill your lips in with that and then put your gloss on. But for me, I just like to be outlined with that. And then I have been die-hard fan of the Fenty Beauty Fussy Gloss Bomb. I have been like fangirling over this since I got it. However, Riri, I have a bone to pick. The only thing that I will say that I don't like about this lip gloss is the suction thing that's like right there that like takes the excess gloss off. There isn't one in here. So every time I close this, I can hear all the wasted lip gloss that gets wasted. So when I put this on, I literally just do this. I take everything from the rim and try to put it back in, because this lip gloss, number one, is not cheap. And number two, it is so good. I just don't want product to be wasted. It's so weird. Like, you can literally hear. Actually, let me put it on and shut up, and then you can hear what I'm talking about. If you are already familiar with my channel, you know that I love my Essence Lash and Brow Gel. Literally can't live without this. It is that good. Like, I hope whoever is out here spending a fortune on lash gels, or brow gels anyways, I hope you come to realize that this one for $2.99 is the truth. Since I don't have my actual spoolie that I use to comb my lashes, I will just take the spoolie on the other side of my brow wiz and just comb my lashes, get any of that setting powder out of the lashes. I'm just gonna take my pinky really quick. This is for days that I just wanna be extra. I just take a little highlighter on there and pop it into my brow bone. And I'm just taking this Real Techniques brush that I normally use for like setting powder. And I'm just blending that right out. Our last step is just setting our face with MAC Prep and Prime. Honestly, you can use whatever setting spray you like. I like this one the best because I feel like it throws that moisture back into my skin, because I previously mentioned that my skin is just very, very dry. I just have dry patches. Fix Plus never does me wrong. It just feels good to have sat down today and actually filmed. The last video that I filmed it and I just played around with editing it. So by the time I went to edit it, I was already over the video, and then I was like, well, I guess we don't have anything to post now, do we? So that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely don't forget to subscribe, and I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble while watching me do my makeup, because I was just yapping. I started watching the video and I was like, yeah, you're a chatty patty girlfriend. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.